Well, it says I'm live, so let's hammer this out. I think this could be about smaller portions, information in smaller portions, dishing it up on a smaller plate, smaller bowl. Because I missed some information today, or earlier today. So, okay, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is your host. My name's Clint, known as your Hawkeye, or just Hawkeye for some reason. Let's see. Earlier today, Cirucci Team Brief with Captain Johnny, Felipe for a little bit, the Colonel, George the Professor. It's a fantastic time. Let's see. And we covered a lot of ground all over the place, which is great. However, yeah, I think I know it's in that format. Sometimes information gets missed, which is okay, which is, of course, why it's a moment of inspiration, which is good to do this now. So this is my first time doing this. This is not live. I'm recording this and it will be uploaded shortly after, but this is just trying this out. I think I just worked out some audio, a couple bugs, so hopefully this sounds okay. Anyway, in addition to the brief this morning, which I will put a link in the description, which it should be up on Johnny's Odyssey. I wanted to add, so we have, yeah, ton of notes. So, President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, met with Pope Francis in Rome, February 8th, 2020. In the team brief today, the Normandy talks 2019, Normandy format talks in 2019. There's a photograph of Vladimir Putin, Vladimir Zelensky, to get that right. Oh my goodness, Emmanuel Macron and Angela Merkel. Fascinating to see them sitting around a table. All of them have had previous visits to Jesuit Pope Francis at the Vatican. Vladimir Putin had the most, I think 3, since Francis's 2013 ascension to the papacy, and a birthday phone call that he made to Pope Francis on December 17th, 2021. What would they be talking about? Anyway, back to Vladimir Zelensky. Pope Francis, meeting with Pope Francis in Rome, February 8th, 2020. February 8th just happens to be the birthday of Art of War, 13 Articles author, Jean Joseph Marie Amiot, S.J., so Jesuit priest who found himself in China, okay, under the, you know what? I'm just going to look up his time, Joseph, as Jesuit. Bear with me. And I don't have the ability to screen share my limitations at the moment, figuring it out. Interesting. He's listed as February 1st. I had a source that listed February 8th as his birthday. Anyway, I will confirm that. And anyway, in the spirit of this stream, let's roll with it. So February 8th. Again, if I'm incorrect, I'll eat that. That's, yeah. John Joseph Marie Amiot, under General Superior General Lorenzo Ricci, China, translated the Sun Tzu's 13 articles into the language of commerce of the day, French, okay, and gave us essentially published to the world in 1772, the year before the Jesuit Suppression of July 21st, 1773, before the Jesuits went underground. Okay, let's just regroup. Why am I bringing this up? I'm bringing this up because I do want to read to you from Frederick Tupper Saussy's Rulers of Evil, published 1999. This is it's been like a textbook to me that I've found great information, great sources, great insight. As one of the team the team members, I believe that yes, this is a controlled source, as it does put on one, it revealed to the world the office of the Black Pope. Yes, many were conscious of the Jesuit Superior General, also known as the Black Pope, prior to, but this took it to another level. And the fact that this office it's spoken up in such praise. And then also, okay, and I'll read this. So from page, literally, from chapter 1, Subliminal Rome, page 5. Bear with me. I'm going to try and read through this. So the American capital, okay, pause that. A couple days ago on March 1st, you had the first from, let's see, U.S. President Joe Biden. You have his State of the Union address. Yeah, I have to refer to a note for remembering what that's called. Forgive me, I'm a little nervous, trying to get this done. Small portions, right? Okay, the American capital. Pause that one more time. Joe Biden, before the U.S. House of Representatives and his State of the Union address, you look at the big picture and camera on him and what's behind him, you'll see interesting figures, two ladies sitting behind him. I'm not going to get into that. You can hear Eric 777 and Johnny discuss who and what they are. Particularly, I want you to, if you can, and when the next time you look it up, just look at the paraphernalia on the walls, on the wall behind Joe Biden. You'll see two specific looking fasci, or fasces, singular fasci, plural. So two fasces. And there's also something called a mace that's similar to the Roman aquila, topped with an eagle. I'm not going to get into that here. Back to the fasces. What do I want to say? Keep it simple. So, how about just acknowledging behind Joe Biden, behind Donald Trump, behind Barack Obama, behind even the Jesuit Pope himself, who spoke there September 24th, 2015. Very significant, and as we'll get to in this text. Okay, so reading from Rulers of Evil, page 5. The American capital abounds with clues of its Roman origins. Freedom, the Roman goddess whose statue crowns the dome, was created in Rome at the studio of American sculptor Thomas Crawford. We find a whole pantheon of Roman deities in the great fresco covering the dome's interior rotunda. Persephone, Ceres, Freedom, Vulcan, Mercury, even a deified George Washington. These figures were the creation of Vatican artist Constantino Brumidi. The fact that the National State House evolved as a Capitol bespeaks Roman influence. No building can rightly be called a Capitol unless it's a temple of Jupiter, the great father god of Rome, who ruled heaven with his thunderbolts and nourished the earth with his fertilizing rains. If it was a Capitolium, it belonged to Jupiter and his priests. Jupiter's mascot was the eagle, which the founding fathers made their mascot as well. A Roman eagle tops the governing idol of the House of Representatives, a 46-inch sterling, silver, and ebony wand called a mace. The mace is the symbol of the House. The mace is the symbol of authority in the House. When the sergeant at arms displays it before an unruly member of Congress, the mace restores order. Figuring out where I'm looking at. Restores order. Its position at the rostrum tells whether the House is in committee or in session. America's national motto, Annuit Coeptis, came from a prayer to Jupiter. It appears in Book 9 of Virgil's epic propaganda, the Aeneid, a poem commissioned just before the birth of Christ by Caius Maecenas, the multi-billionaire power behind Augustus Caesar. The poem's objective was to fashion Rome into its imperial monarchy, for which its citizens would gladly sacrifice their lives. Fascism. Okay, interesting. Let's pause that. Fascism. In America, or in Canada, where I live, aren't we supposed to be a democracy? Fascism may be an ugly word to many, but its stately emblem is apparently offensive to no one. The emblem of fascism, a pair of them, commands the wall above and behind the speaker's rostrum in the chamber of the House of Representatives. They're called fasces, and I can think of no reason for them to be there other than to declare the fascistic nature of American Republican democracy. A fascist is a Roman device, actually. It originated with the ancient Etruscans, from whom the earliest Romans derived their religious jurisprudence nearly 3,000 years ago. It's an axe head whose handle is a bundle of rods tightly strapped together by a red sinew. It symbolizes the ordering of priestly functions into a single infallible sovereign, an autocrat who could require life and limb of his subjects. If the fasces is entwined with laurel, like the pair on the house wall, it signifies Caesarian military power. The Romans called this infallible sovereign Pontifex Maximus, or supreme bridge builder. No Roman was called Pontifex Maximus until the title was given to Julius Caesar in 48 BC. Today's Pontifex Maximus is at the head of this writing is Pope Saint, at the time, Pope John Paul II. Today's Pontifex Maximus is Jesuit Pope Francis I. Jesuit, the first Jesuit, openly Jesuit priest in history, is current white pope. As we shall discover in the forthcoming chapter, John Paul does not hold that title alone. He shares it with a mysterious partner, a military man, a man holding an office that has been known for more than 4 centuries as Papa Nero, the Black Pope. I shall present evidence that the house fasces represent the Black Pope, who indeed rules the world. Top of the pyramid. I'll read that again. I shall present evidence that the house fasces represent the Black Pope, who indeed rules the world. And this is a fascinating statement. Later, I will develop what is sure to become a controversial hypothesis, that the Black Pope rules by divine appointment and for the ultimate good of mankind. Current Black Pope today, Arturo Sosa. Let's see. Bear with me again. Arturo Sosa took over or ascended to the office of the Jesuit Superior General October 14th, 2016. October 14, 2016. After Adolfo Nicolas stepped down on October 3rd, 2016. As we discussed earlier today, Adolfo Nicolas died May 20th, 2020. May 20th was the, let's see, we have May 20th, 2019 was Vladimir Zelensky's presidency of Ukraine began May 20th, 2019. Let's see, May 20th, 2021, we had the beginning of the Ignatian year. Ignatius Loyola, the first Jesuit Superior General, elected April 19th. Let's go back to on April 19th, 1541. After September 27th, 1540, Pope Paul III made his, I'll say, literal declaration of war against humanity, against the entire world, with his papal bull Regimini Militante Ecclesia. Probably butchering that, but there you go. September 27, 1540. September 27th, also the birthday of Google, the iron fist that controls what you see from general information, maps, Google Earth, Google Classroom, Google, take your pick. I don't know how many other Google platforms there are, but anyway, gatekeepers that again tell you what you need to know or what you think you need to know, and then run with it. Anyway, just wanted to read that, and let's see. Yeah, I'll have obviously revisit Jean Joseph Marie Amiot's birthday. Why don't we hit that while I'm here? Him being the author of the 13 Articles, now known as Art of War. There's the issue of when to the Jesuit the Jesuit fourth vow that states that, well, paraphrasing, that a Jesuit priest, that an ordained Jesuit priest who's obviously taken the fourth vow, is to act, literally be emptied of himself or empty himself, and to act in the manner of a corpse. Perende ac cadaver. And even if his superior general is a dog, he is to obey without question. Which brings to, and Malachi Martin, in one of, I don't have the exact citation, but Father or Jesuit Malachi Martin mentioned as well, or pointed out that if a Jesuit does something, it's because he has literally been ordered to. So it's he's acting on behalf of his superior general. Therefore, applying that to this text, 13 Articles, it wasn't Jean-Joseph Marie Amiot's voice en français, in French, but the Jesuit Superior General Lorenzo Ricci, who orchestrated and engineered not only the Jesuit suppression, but also we can get into the French Revolution at some point. I'm still learning, lots to learn. But you have the Jesuit suppression being engineered by Lorenzo Ricci, but also the ascension, the beast out of the land, the United States of America. Country founded with a constitution and the Bill of Rights and the freedom of religion, so that the Jesuits could never be getting into that history. Even Catholic nations had expelled them. Anyway, that's getting into other grounds. So back to our 13 articles. So you have this text published in the voice of Lorenzo Ricci, but through his corpse male bride, Father Jean Joseph Marie Amiot. This could also be applied to Bernard Stomfel's, Mein Kampf, supposed author Adolf Hitler, yet ghostwritten by Jesuit Bernard Stomfel under Vladimir Ledachowski, who coincidentally shares a birthday with Vladimir Putin. Anyway, why don't we end there? We're just over 20 minutes in. It's nice to be with you, and I don't know where this will go, or obviously figuring out, okay, what am I going to do with my channel today? Today was definitely inspiring. Thank you, Johnny, for that. Thank you, Colonel George, Felipe. Definitely a shout out to Eric, whose work is very inspiring. Check it out. I'll leave a link to his channel below as well. And I don't know if you'll ever see this, Nicholas, on Goods, but thank you for your work too. It's been a while since I've checked out what you've done, but your work is definitely, as you and Eric, as young men, very, very, what would be the word? I'm full of admiration to the text you both have read and are reading, and the work you've produced. Definitely enlightening, definitely a learning experience. So thank you for that. Anyway, it's your Hawkeye. I'll end this. So blessings and bye for now.